kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where... would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Third down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Raiders. Carr to Waller.
First down, Raiders.
Carr now on first down, eluding the pressure right. And some space here. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action, it's Carr. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
For a Chicago Bears.
They'll run on first down. Patterson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
Now Foles. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Nelson Aguilar, 56 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Bears.
Foles. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
It's over. It's over.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Now this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own
the Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Rams, 1st down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Los Angeles.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
2nd and 11 now. Out of the gun, Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down.
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. A good
work. Has a head of steam come out of the backfield. It could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff escaping the pressure right. Open is Reynolds. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, LA.
Josh Reynolds there to make the grab. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got you're able to get it to him.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Now
They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. 41
from the 29, Brady. Man open left side is Brown.
Brady's pass.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on third down, Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's at the 40, 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up a... Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5 now. Brady to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On third down, here's Jones. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Henderson, the LA
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's 7 at the 8-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Goff. And that's incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw is Goff. Eluding the pressure right. He wants Reynolds way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's gone. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams.
First down, Los Angeles.
They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Goff throwing again. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
18 on the play. First down, Rams.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, it's Henderson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
At the 34-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Shotgun now for Brady. Mike Evans, he's going to go. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 55 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll buy some time right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 38. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he? And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette. One-score game. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Again, it's Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. He's at the 50, the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
14. Bradley
following the touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And now it's third down. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. Airing it out deep for Woods. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 64 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
The Rams will line up for the...
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Matt Gay.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, 49 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, L.A. Cam Akers, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opponent.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Brady on the bootleg. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Rams' 40-yard line.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Brady's pass.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. Here we go, D.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. This is Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Jones. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
Check, 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 check.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Bradley Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run once more with Henderson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now Goff. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Johnny Hecker now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Here's Mickens to return. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Brady. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Bound to lose one.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up 21-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game, and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal. Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Tampa. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers, a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
First and
not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. It's caught inside the 25.
I'm the best in the game.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 55 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
16-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, they'll run the screen with Carson. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive?
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Brings up
rolling to his right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Seattle.
Russell Wilson doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Kick is good.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Packers nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 32 that time.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. They'll run here with Dillon. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers get a score closer. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Boy, a little panic here early. First quarter onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Rodgers pass.
3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 46-yard line.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 15. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 54 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A Seahawk 1st down as Wilson finds Lockett.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
16, Tyler Lockett.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the 2nd half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Darius Shepard on the return.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis? And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's the end.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now Wilson on 1st down. That's caught inside the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Buying time to his left. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown.